Sorry about that.
Sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, number 10, Taylor McCaslin. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Williamsburg, Virginia, number 4, Equation Jones. And at forward, a 5'9" junior from San Antonio, Texas, number 3, Anastasia Tunis. Assisted by Courtney Collins and Quenisha Bruce, the head coach of your Lady Builders in her first season is Nicole Jackson. Our officials for this afternoon's game are Tiffany Drayton, Shelly Smith, and Mark Wilson. The apprentice school, NCAA, EMAC, and USCAA promoting sportsmanship for student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and officials in a positive manner.
They gave one the wrong starters.
Intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal. Also, consumption and possession of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products is strictly prohibited. The apprentice school has many traditions, but bad sportsmanship is not one of them. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect is the name of the game. I'll follow number 35, Maya Black, her first team's first. And for the Builders, number 2, Sabri Clegg.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Apprentice School Athletic Center on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding here in Newport News, Virginia. Hello, I'm Howard McCain, joined by my side by engineer-producer Sekou Fry, as we are underway here with game number 2 of day number 2 of the MLK Junior Basketball Classic here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, as the Owls of Warren Wilson College taking on the Lady Builders of the Apprentice School. And so far, early in action, 2-2 is our score, as we pick up here with Jones over the timeline, settling into the offense as Weddington handling the basketball. 14 seconds on the shot clock, and we get a 5-second violation on the Lady Builders, so that's going to be a turnover. Again, our score 2-2. Day number 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Basketball Classic being played here in Newport News, Virginia. I want to apologize, everyone, for our technical difficulties early on. That was my fault. I hit an off button that I should not have hit. So thanks to our engineer, Sekou Fry, we are back on the air and glad to be here with you, as Weddington splits the defense and lays it up off the backboard for 2, and that puts our score now, Owls 5, Lady Builders 4, 7:48 left in the first period. Lady Builders, 2-3 zone. Owls trying to get inside, no doing. It's Weddington able to deflect the basketball out of bounds, so possession will remain with the Lady Owls. 5-4 is our score. 7:39 left in the first period. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken by Jones. Jones once again tries to split the defense, but loses the basketball. And here are the Owls on the run. We'll get to the starters in just a moment as we have a dead ball situation as the Owls lose the basketball out of bounds. And for our Lady Builders, starters, Sabree Clegg, Anastasia Tunis, Aquasia Jones, Taylor McCaslin, and Alexis Weddington, as the shot by Jones is up and good. So with that shot, the Lady Builders take a 6-5 lead over the Lady Owls, 7:04 left in the first period. We'll get to the Lady Owl starting lineup in just a moment as pass is deflected and gathered, but shot is no good. And there was a foul call. That foul call is on Denisha Dumas, and that's her first personal foul, an offensive foul. And for the visiting Warren Wilson Owls, Tyranny Porter, Denisha Dumas, Michaela Dockery, Danielle Hinkleman, and Elanaya Black make up the starting five for the visiting Owls of Warren Wilson, as a long three-point shot is up and in for Tunis. If you remember yesterday when Tunis was in the basketball game, all of her points came from behind the three-point line, so it seems like she's found herself a new home here inside the Apprentice School Athletic Center, as we have a steal by the Lady Builders. Here's Weddington. Weddington's pocket pick. Here's Dumas. 9-5 is our score. Lady Builders lead, 6:09 left in the first period. Game number 2 on day number 2 of the MLK Junior Basketball Classic, as we have a tie-up underneath, but we're going to have a foul. That foul call is on Anastasia Tunis. That is her first personal foul and the team's first, as Danielle Hinkleman steps to the line to shoot 2. First is up and good. Nine to 6 is our score, as the second free throw is up and good. So 9-7 is our score, 6 minutes left. First period. Lady Builders in control. Here's Jones as she gets her last second instructions from Coach Jackson. Three-point shot is up and good. And just like that, Anastasia Tunis back-to-back three-point shots, and the Builders extend their lead to 5, 12-7 over the Owls. 5:37 left in the first period. As Dumas works against the defense, she gives it off to Black. Black to Porter. Porter shot up, no good, but there's a foul. That foul call is going to go on Taylor McCaslin. So for Taylor McCaslin, that is her first personal foul, the team's second. Foul was in the act of shooting, so here's Dockery at the line shooting 2. First is up and in. 12-8 is our score. 5:23 left in the first period, as the second of 2 is in as well. So 12-9 our score. Lady Builders by 3 over the Owls, as Jones gets into the offense. Here's Weddington. Weddington tried to weave her way through a lot of traffic, just was not able to step through and get a decent shot off. So ball goes out of bounds and possession goes over to the Owls, as Porter and Dockery get into the offense. Feed down low. Defended well that time by Weddington, as wholesale of substitutions make their way into the basketball game for the Owls, as Kaylee Mayo, I believe that's Tasia Allen, Kadeja McCoy, along with Asia Caldwell, make their way into the basketball game, as the ball is tapped out of bounds. And also into the basketball game is Malika Eltz. Here's Eltz. Feed down low. Ball mishandled, but good job by the Owls to be able to get back on the loose ball, to get it back to the offense, as a long three-point shot in the corner is good for Kaylee Mayo. We're all tied, ladies and gentlemen. 12-12 is our score. 4:32 left in the first period here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, as Jones works against the defense. Over to Weddington, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Zone defense by the Owls as Jones and Weddington work with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wild shot that time by Weddington, but she's fouled. That foul call is going to be on Tasia Allen. That'll be her first personal foul, and that'll be the team's third. So Weddington fouled in the act of shooting, so she will step to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Builders to look to get the Lady Builders back on top as we're currently tied at 12-12. First free throw is no good. 4:15 left in the first period. Second of 2 upcoming from Weddington. Second free throw comes off. Rebound taken by the Owls. 4:12 left in the first period. 12-12 is our score as the Lady Owls get off a 3. As Asia Caldwell goes to the bank and cashes in her 3. 15-12 is our score. The Lady Owls over our Lady Builders right now. Jones to Clegg. Clegg shot up and good. Sabree Clegg with her first 2 points of the basketball game. Builders always do well to get her off into the scoring column as Khadijah McCoy able to go coast to coast with the basketball as we were unable to pick her up on defense, and she gets an easy bucket, 17-14. Lady Owls by 3. Long three-point shot, misses. Tap out, good job that time by Tunis. As Jones works against the zone defense by the Owls. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Weddington with the basketball. Feed to Clegg. Clegg shoots. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Allen of the Owls. 3 minutes left in the first as the Owls enjoy a 3-point lead over the Lady Builders. Rebound comes off to Tunis. 2:50 left in the first period. As Weddington overlooks the defense. Feed down low to Clegg. Clegg between 2 ladies was looking for the foul. Nothing came, so the Owls back on the attack. Deep corner 3 is up and good. Michaela Elks with a 3, and the Owls extend their lead to 7 points here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. 20-14 is our score. 2:23 left as we get a timeout by the Lady Builders. As the coach, Nicole Jackson, gets her troops over to the sideline and try to talk a little bit of strategy. So we're back here at courtside again with me, Howard McCain, Sekou Fry, our engineer, producer for this afternoon's action. And we thank you for being here with us on game number 2 of day number 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Classic being played right here on the campus of Newport News in the Apprentice School Athletic Center. It's early on in the basketball game, but the Lady Builders trail by 6, 20-14. So just continue to play basketball. Not a whole lot of strategy that needs to go forth right now, but the ladies just need to continue to try to get to the basket to get easy shots. Weddington over the timeline. Again, zone defense by the Owls has worked well for them so far as McCaslin looks for a lane to penetrate into the towards the basket. Nothing there as Weddington launches a 3. It is up. No good. McCaslin back out to Jones for another 3-point shot. No good. And the Owls come out with the basketball. And it's stolen. Ball is thrown ahead to Clegg. Clegg misses the easy layup. 20-14 is our score. Lady Owls over the Lady Builders. 1:37 left in the first. As the second line of players for the Owls work around the perimeter. Looking for a good shot. Get one, but nothing doing as Tunis is able to clear. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Weddington. As we have a jump ball. Nice job by McCoy to reach in, tie up Weddington, and the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Owls. 1:15 left in the first. Here's McCoy over to Elks. Lady Owls feed down low. Back out for a long three-point shot. No good. McCoy resets. And we have a steal. Jones with the breakaway layup and good. 20-16 our score as we've just dipped under 1 minute left in the first period here. The Owls of Warren Wilson out of Swannanoa, North Carolina, taking on the Lady Builders as the shot is up and missed. 34 seconds left on the game clock, 25 seconds left on the shot clock. So, of course, the Lady Builders cannot hold for the final shot as Tunis able to corral the pass in the corner, feeds to Clay. Shot no good. 20 seconds left on the game clock, so the Owls can hold for the last shot, but they won't as the Owls are able to convert on the fast break. As Mayo to Eltz for an easy bucket, 22-16. 2.5 seconds left. I don't think the Lady Builders are going to get a shot off before the period ends, and they do not. So that's how the first period ends here. 22-16 is our score after one. As we're back here at courtside for the quarter break. 22-16 is our score. Howard McCain with you, and the Lady Builders currently trail by 6 in this basketball game, and we've seen the Lady Builders in this position before where they've had to come from behind. But the Lady Builders did not do an awful job in that first period of ball handling. And if you're the Lady Builders, one of the things that has always plagued them throughout the entire season is ball security. Can the ladies just take care of the basketball? I think in that first period, they were actually able to come up with a few steals to get themselves out in fast break opportunities. But we did see a missed layup by Sabree Clegg that could have narrowed this gap. So the Lady Builders have to just keep fighting here in this basketball game. So again, day 2 of the MLK Junior Basketball Classic. It's a little ugly outside right now. I know when I was making my way into the arena, it was raining. So I hope that doesn't keep people from coming out tonight to continue to support the Builders. But hey, if you're in the vicinity and you're watching this broadcast, please come on down and join us as we play game number 2 on day number 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Classic here on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding. So the first quarter timeout is over. Both teams are making their way back onto the court as we get ready for quarter number 2 of game number 2. Lady Builders against the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson College. Lady Builders work it behind the three-point line. Three-point shot is up and good, and there we go again. Anastasia Tunis. That is her second three-point shot of the basketball game. Correction, that is her third of the basketball game. As we have a foul call underneath in the middle of all that action, and that foul call is on Tunis. So that will be her second personal foul, and they counted her last basket as a 2-point basket and not a 3. So instead of having 9 points, she has 8 points so far in the basketball game to lead scorers for the Builders, as the three-point shot is up and good for Dumas. And that extends the Owl lead to 25-18, 9:17 left. Jones works over the defense. Kick to Weddington. Weddington, drive. Shot up and good. Nice job of finding a lane to the basket was Weddington, and 25-20 is our score. 8:59 left in the first period, as the original starters are back on the floor for the Owls. As Dockery misses, but the Builders are unable to handle the outlet, and it goes out of bounds. Here's Dumas and Porter. Great job that time of getting into the passing lane was Jones against a shorter opponent, just able to stick her hands in the air. But her three-point shot misses everything and goes out of bounds. 8:30 left in the basketball game. The Lady Owls lead by 5, 25-20 here in the second period. as the feed down low is stolen again. Here's Weddington. Weddington, strip. Here are the Owls. Shot up and in for Dockery. And for Dockery, that is her second basket of this afternoon's basketball game. She has 4 of the 27 points. Right now for the Owls as Jones misses, but able to get the rebound, but it is poked out of bounds by the Owls, and I count at least 3 easy baskets missed so far by the Lady Builders as they currently trail 27-20. 7:45 left in the first half as Clegg works. Shot up and in. That is just her 4th point of the basketball game. Here's Porter, guarded. Pass stolen. Jones. Ball is slapped out of bounds, but I believe Porter got a little bit of the wrist of Jones, and that's what the call is going to be. So, for Porter, that's her first personal foul, and at the line to shoot 2, Aquasia Jones. And the first of her 2 goes down. 27-23 is our score as Elanaya Black makes her way back into the lineup for the visiting Owls. Second of 2, rims out, rebound taken by Dockery. 7:17 remaining in the half as we have another steal by Jones, and that's 3 consecutive trips down court that the Owls have turned the basketball over as Tunis attempts to cut into the Owl lead, misses. Here's Dumas. Dumas with the kick out to the wing. This is Prather. Owls working on the defense. Well, we have a foul call. That foul call is going to go against Brittany Jones. That is her first personal foul.
Number 14, Brittany Jones, her first, team
27-23. Only 2 total team fouls on the Lady Builders, so no shots. As Black feeds it down low to the much shorter Avery Prather, who nearly turns it over, but able to get it back for the Owls. 2-point shot up, no good, but there's a foul on the rebound. That foul call is going to go on Elanaya Black, and that's going to be her second personal foul. She's yet to score in the basketball game, and the Owls still lead 27-23, 6:33 left as Jones crosses midcourt. Jones to Brittany Jones. Here's Weddington, shot clock at 12. Weddington over to Jones. Good look at the basket, but unable to put the shot down as Dockery comes away with the rebound for the Owls. Feed down low was a good one for Hinkleman, but Hinkleman unable to control the pass, and it goes out of bounds, so the Owls continue to sit on a 4-point lead, 27-23, 5:56 left in the first half. Here's Weddington. Zone defense once again by the visiting Owls. Looks like a 1-2-2 defense as Weddington able to get to the basket and count the basket. Beautiful job of penetrating, picking up the foul, and converting the shot was Weddington. So that makes our score 27-25, Owls over the Lady Builders, as Weddington will step to the line to try and complete the 3-point play with 5:36 left in the second here. And the free throw is up and good. 27-26 is our score. Owls lead cut to 1, 5:35 left in the second. Here at the MLK Junior Basketball Classic. being played at the Apprentice School Athletic Center on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding here in Newport News, Virginia. As a long three is launched and missed by Prather, but the Owls able to get the rebound and the putback by Hinkleman. And for Hinkleman, that is her 6th point of this afternoon. 5:04 left. Here's Weddington to Jones. Shot short. Rebound fought for by Clegg to Tunis. Basketball tipped out to Jones. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 4:46 on the game clock. As Jones looks. Not a whole lot of movement by the players off the ball as Clegg feeds to Jones. But Brittany Jones travels, and that goes down as a turnover.
Back in for the Builders, Taylor McCaslin.
As Taylor McCaslin makes her way back into the basketball game, Brittany Jones will get a rest. 4:33 remaining, second period. 29-26 is our score. Lady Owls of Warren Wilson College lead the Lady Builders by 3. Here's Dockery. Long three-point shot, good.
Three-pointer, Denasia Dumas.
And that's Denasia Dumas. That will be her 9th point this afternoon. I believe that is her 2nd made three-point shot as a long three-point shot. Up and no good by Jones. Here's Prather to Dockery. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 3:58 on the game clock as we get a foul call. That call is going to go on Taylor McCaslin.
Over foul number 10, Taylor McCaslin, her 2nd, team's 3rd.
And for McCaslin, that is her 2nd personal foul. She's yet to score in the basketball game. 32-26, Owls by 6 as Dockery launches a 3. Tracked down in the corner, but it's lost out of bounds off of Black of the Owls as wholesale substitutions make their way again back into the ball game for the visiting Owls as Asia Caldwell, Khadijah McCoy, I believe that's Tasia Allen,
Timeout Builders.
Kaylee Mayo, and Malika Elts make their way back into the basketball game. And it's obvious what the Owls want to try to do on offense when it comes to substitutions. Right now, folks, they have the numbers, and we don't. Jordan Wilson and Latrice Washington are out yet again for the Lady Builders. So the bench is very, very short, consisting of just one bench player for the Lady Builders, while the Owls have several. So it looks like their coach, Robin Martin Davis, wants to try to throw numbers at the Lady Builders and try to wear this team out as the game goes on. Lady Owls continue to enjoy this lead, 6 points where it is right now, and they pretty much controlled throughout. The Lady Builders were able to take an early lead, but it was the Owls that were able to put together a string of points and get themselves on top, and they have not looked back in this basketball game thus far. So 3:46 left in the second. 32-26 is our score. Lady Builders trail by 6. Here's Jones over to McCaslin. And we have a traveling violation by McCaslin.
Get it back on defense. Let's go. Get it back. Let's go.
32-26 is our score. 3:33 left in the first half as the Owls work on offense. Long three-point shot is up and good by Asia Caldwell. So as long as the Owls continue to make that shot, the Lady Builders may have to make an adjustment on defense and either go to a man-to-man defense or extend their zone defense out past the three-point line and dare the Owls to try to shoot over the top of it as the feed goes in to Clegg. She misses. Rebound taken by the Owls, who lead currently by 9. 35-26. Feed, deep corner, 3 is in.
Three-pointer,
Malika Elitz.
Excuse me.
And for Malika Elitz, that is her 8th point of the basketball game as the Lady Builders miss. Rebound taken by the Owls. Here's McCoy. McCoy, coast to coast, but unable to convert. No foul call that time. Here's McCaslin. Here's Jones. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Builders trail by 12. 2:09 remaining in the first half. As the ladies look to get the ball down low to Clegg. Clegg mishandles it. Tunis misses. I'm sorry, that's McCaslin who misses. Owls running. Here's Caldwell. Shot no good, but there was a foul. That foul call is going to go on Taylor McCaslin. That is her third personal foul.
At the line for the Owls, Asia Caldwell shooting 2.
Your officials for this afternoon's game are Tiffany Drayton, Shelly Smith, and Robin Wilson. As the first of two misses for the Owls.
The Builders, Brittany Jones.
Score stays 38-26. The Owls of Warren Wilson leading the Home Builders. 1:51 left in the first period. In the first half. Second of two also misses. So the lead for the Lady Owls stays at 12. As Jones goes to work against the defense over to Brittany Jones. And we have a reach-in foul. Foul call is going to go on Kadeja McCoy. And for McCoy, that will be her first personal foul in the basketball game. She's yet to score. 38-26, Lady Owls by 12. 1:36 left in the first half. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound taken by Elitz. Here's Mayo. But we have a tie-up on the shot, and I believe that's going to be a foul called on Dumas. I'm sorry, that's going to be a foul called on Tunis. So for Tunis, that is her third personal foul. And remember, very short bench this afternoon for the Lady Builders, so they can't afford to have any one foul out in this basketball game. As the first of her two free throws is up and good. 39-26 is our score. 1:23 left in the first half. As the second of two by Mayo goes down, and that pushes. The Owl leads to 14, 40-26, 1:18 left in the first half as Brittany Jones and McCaslin work against the defense. Here's Weddington. Looking, finding a drive lane to the basket. Jones was fouled on that first shot, but she missed, got her own rebound, but she was fouled again. Tasia Allen, that is her second personal foul for the Owls. She's yet to score the basketball game as Aquasia Jones will step to the line to shoot two. 1:03 left in the first half. Lady Builders trail by 13, 40-27. As Jones. Second free throw is missed. Rebound tapped out and controlled by the Owls. Here's McCoy. McCoy over to Allen, who's able to split the Lady Builder defense for an easy bucket. 42-27 is the score. 45.8 seconds left in the first half, and we have a timeout. Timeout being taken by the Lady Builders. As we have an injury timeout, I believe Aquasia Jones may have taken a shot to the face, so she has to go off and be attended to. Anytime there is any blood on a player, they automatically stop the action and allow that player to be attended to. So Jones makes her way back to the trainer, and the trainer will give her a look over, but the basketball game will continue. 40 seconds left, 21 seconds on the game clock. As Clegg kicks it out to Tunis, long three-point shot, no good. Tunis over to Jones, long three-point shot of her own, misses. Ball hits the baseline, out of bounds, so possession goes back over to the Lady Owls. 26.1 seconds left. Here's Elitz over to Caldwell, but we have an official stoppage in play. There was a slight problem with the game clock. It started late, so the official is instructing that the clock operator take the clock down to 24.6. So once we get that done, we will get back to action here on day 2 of game 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Basketball Classic. Right now, the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson leading the Lady Builders by a score of 42-27. So 24 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. Owls can hold for the final shot of the half. Here's Mayo. 20 seconds on the game clock. Mayo looks, works off the screen, but we have a foul call. That foul call is going to go on. That foul call is going to go on Tunis. And for Tunis, that is her 4th personal foul of the first half. So she's only one foul call away from disqualification in this basketball game. And folks, we're still in the first half. As Mayo steps to the line to shoot 2. First of 2 is up and in. 43-27 is the Owls score, leading score. Currently leading by 16, 15.8 left in the second. As the second of 2 also goes down. So the Lady Builders coming out of the halftime locker room. Huge challenge ahead of them as they're now down by 17 as the game clock is down to 5. Here's Weddington working. 3, 2. Jones shot up. Would not have been good if it goes because there was a traveling violation just as the first half buzzer went off, and I believe that's how it's going to end. We're going to wait and see what the officials decide to do. Are they just going to let the first half go ahead and end, or are they going to put any time on the clock? And that is how they're going to allow it to end. So, after one half of play here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center on game 2 of day 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Basketball Classic, the Lady Builders trail the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson by a score of 44-27. We'll try to get a hold of some stats and let you know how they played out in the first half, but the name of the game in the first half is going to be foul trouble for the Lady Builders. We saw Tunis pick up 4 fouls in just one half. Remember, very short bench for the Lady Builders as we have several players, or at least 2 players, that are not only out for this basketball game, but there is a chance that Jordan Wilson and Latrice Washington are done for the season. So if that is the case, very short bench by the Lady Builders as only 1 player is currently available at the end of the bench. So for the Lady Builders in the first half, 2 players lead all scores. That's Tunis with 8 and Aquasia Jones with 8. But again, Tunis has those 4 personal fouls, so she's going to have to be careful for the remainder of the basketball game as Jones leads all rebounders with 6 for the Lady Builders, 9 total turnovers in the basketball game for the Lady Builders. On the other side of the court, for the Lady Owls, leading scorer is Dumas. She has 9, and she's trailed shortly behind by Hinkleman and Caldwell. They both have 6 apiece. As far as rebounds, 2 rebounders tied for 4 for the Lady Owls. That's McCoy and Allen. 10 total turnovers in the first half for the Warren Wilson Lady Owls. But at the half, it's the Owls that control big by 17, 44-27. So we'll go into halftime, and we'll be back for second half action after this. Here we go.
My name is Letitia McCain. I am Director of Education of the Apprentice School. And I think the most fun part of it all is building a relationship with the students.
You know, the opportunity we can offer here at the Apprentice School is a very unique one. To prospective student athletes is just, it's one of a kind.
My favorite part about being an apprentice is getting to work with my hands and playing football. And since I came in the yard, I've matured a lot, coming in straight out of high school, and I'm able to work better with others.
Oh man, it's a great experience. I mean, you're doing what you love. You're learning a great trade that you can use anywhere. It's just a great experience, best experience I ever had.
I loved it because it taught me time management, it taught me patience. I was one of those ones that did everything last minute, so it taught me how to go to work, get time for resting, get time for homework and school, and stay on top of things. My favorite thing about being an apprentice has to be the numerous opportunities that you get. As long as you show initiative, determination, and you dedicate yourself, there's no door that can't be opened.
It's not your traditional four-year college scholarship type athlete. Just hearing about the women actually getting out and working every day told me a lot about their character to even sign up and be committed to a program like this. So the challenge, I think, just knowing that these women can do both, it was inspiring.
Wrestling is one of those sports where it takes serious dedication to be really good at. And just like every other apprentice, they're going to school and they're going to work all day. They're working on nuclear aircraft carriers and submarines and being a full-time athlete.
I didn't know what to think. I was blindsided. Got to grow up a little fast, but I made it work. Been here 10 years now. And yeah, tuition free, simple. It's as simple as that.
Most recent grads that are graduating high school, their first year at college or typical university, they're sleeping in sometimes in the mornings. Our guys and young ladies are out beating on steel at 5:30 in the morning sometimes.
It's completely different. You really see how responsible you have to be to get up every morning and get to work, and how much people really rely on you.
This is not for somebody that's soft. It's something that it's very rewarding when you get through it. It's a long day. You're up at 5 or so. You may go to school all day. You may work all day, practice afterwards, get home, clean up, eat, do your homework, and get to bed and get ready to do it again the next day. So it's a sacrifice and it's a commitment.
I'd say my proudest moment really is just being able to have this opportunity and do it all. I mean, I got the schooling paid for and made it through that, and being able to do something that I'm really interested in.
But playing baseball is awesome through the apprentice school, because it definitely just opens more doors to move up in the company. You can't have much more fun playing baseball.
Probably is the best decision that you could make coming out of high school. You're going to be able to pay your own bills, start your own career, and also at the same time, you could get your education for free. So it's really a no-brainer.
I was recruited right out of high school. Had a defensive coordinator come to my school and say, hey man, you're not going to have any student debt when you finish up. You're going to get to play football and work with your hands every day. I said, sign me up right then and there. Greatest experience of my life thus far.
You got to have some guts. You got to be hard-nosed to be able to survive this place, this culture, this atmosphere. So what we do is we come in, we tell our guys there are no excuses. We want guys that are smart, that are going to be able to come in here and get the classwork done. That's first and foremost. But secondly, we want hard-nosed guys that really love the game of football. Guys that, you know, they can't wait to get over to football practice and they love to compete. We play a fast, high-paced, exciting brand of football, so that's something they can look forward to every day. With the way we're trending and the way our program is recruiting, I can tell you that we're going to be moving into some spaces that apprentice football has never been before, and I'm excited about it.
It's a great opportunity to be able to come to the apprentice school, not only play the sport, but also be able to have a career out of it as well, too.
I believe the proudest moment I've had is to see all of our players, walk that stage. I challenge each one of them to become a superintendent as a minimum, and several of them are going through the ranks making supervision, so I'm real proud of that. That's probably more than any of them shooting 69 or 70 in my opinion.
It's a big deal when they come here that they're building nuclear-powered submarines and aircraft carriers for the U.S. Navy, and basketball is just the fun part. But what our apprentices do on a day in and day out basis is protecting our security at home, so it's something that they're going to be able to really take pride in for the rest of their lives.
We play a huge part in the safety of our country, being a contractor of the United States Navy, and it's just an opportunity that we can offer once in America can, so it's really unique here and really awesome.
The opportunity of the apprentice school should be known to a lot of individuals because it gives students an opportunity to come in and not only learn a trade, but also you get a chance to be an athlete as well. So to be able to get job skills, on-the-job training, as well as interact and be in a world-class company, I mean, what more can an individual ask for?
I'm Michael Allen. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Apprentice School, and I am a builder.
My name is Brian Cave, and I am a builder.
My name is Nicole Jackson, and I am a builder.
My name is Ben Jones, and I am a builder.
I'm Joey Maben, and I am a builder.
My name is Zach Johnson, and I am a builder.
My name is BJ Maben, and I'm a builder.
My name is Quanisha Bruce, and I am a builder.
My name is Evan Key, and I am a builder.
My name is Mike Amrazovich, and I am a builder.
My name is John Davis, and I'm a builder.
My name is Austin Saylor, and I'm a builder.
I'm Marky Chevres, and I am a builder.
My name is Lou Picola, and I'm a builder.
I'm Brandon Joyner, and I'm a builder.
I'm a builder.
I am a builder.
I am a builder.
And we're back here at courtside as the final seconds of the intermission tick down, and the ladies get ready to make their way back into the court. But right now, our score, the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson College currently lead the Lady Builders of the Apprentice School by a score of 44-27. So both teams have made their way out of the halftime locker room, and we're about to get underway for the second half here of game number 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Basketball Classic here on the campus of Newport News Shipbuilding here in the Apprentice School Athletic Center. And the first possession of the second half goes to the Lady Owls as they inbound to Dockery. Lady Builders, as the shot is up, no good, but it's tapped out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Lady Owls as the Lady Builders in the first half shooting about 34.4% from the field, 11 of 32 shooting. Only 2 of 12 from three-point land. That's for 16.7%. It's a long three-point shot by Dockery is missed. Rebound taken by Clegg. And the Lady Builders were 3 of 7 from the free throw line for 42.9% for the Lady Owls as Jones looks. 44-27 is our score. 9:30 left in the third period. Lady Owls were 14 of 24 scoring in the first half as a steal by Dockery of the Owls. Able to weave through the defense and find Porter in the corner for an easy basket. So 46-27 is our score. 19-point lead by the Owls early in the third. Owls 8 of 10 from the free throw line as the ball is tapped out of bounds, but possession will stay on this end with the Lady Builders. 8 of 10 from free throw land. That's 80%. 8 of 13 from 3 as Sabri Clegg misses. Rebound taken by Weddington. Tunis with a 3. Tunis airball goes out of bounds. 8 of 13 from three-point land were the Owls in the first half, and that's at a 61.5% clip. And right now, that's the difference in the ball game is the Lady Builders were able to get off 8 more shots in the first half than the Lady Owls. But the shots that the Owls were able to get off, they made the most of. So right now, they are enjoying a 19-point lead as they go on the attack. And the putback is up and in. Danielle Hinkleman, that is her 8th point of the basketball game, and the Owls have now increased their lead to 21. 8:10 left in the third as Weddington looks. Shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Owls, who are out and running. No one picks up the defense until late. Hinkleman gives off to Dockery, who misses. Here's Aquasia Jones. Jones attacking. Splits the defense, but loses her balance, and the ball goes out of bounds. 7:48 left in the third. Lady Owls 48, Builders 27. As Coach Jackson looks for some help from the officials, but none comes. As the Owls come down and score with Dumas, and for Dumas, that is her 11th point of the basketball game, and the lead continues to grow. 23 is the deficit now for the Lady Builders, 50-27 as Clegg is stripped, and a foul in the backcourt by Jones.
Builder foul at number 4, Aquasia Jones, her first, team's first.
So for Aquasia Jones, that is her first personal foul to go along with 7 points this afternoon. As Dockery is picked up at half court by Weddington. Dockery loses the basketball. Weddington able to save it, but steps on the sideline. So the hustle is still there for the Lady Builders. Basketball game is not over yet. 7 minutes left in the third. Here's Porter. Guarded closely by McCaslin. Kick out. Long three-point shot, misses. Black with the rebound. Here's Porter. Porter drains it. For Tyranny Porter, that is her fifth point of this afternoon's contest, as the dribble drive to the basket missed by Weddington. Dockery over to Porter. Here's Black to Dockery. Dockery still looking. Feeds down low to Black. Shot blocked. Rebound, shot taken. And the carom comes off to Jones. 53-27 is the score. 6:01 left in the third quarter as McCaslin is fouled. That'll only be the first team foul for the Owls. And that foul is going to go on Dumas. So that'll be the second personal foul for Dumas as Brittany Jones makes her way into the basketball game. 5:58 left in the third. Owls 53, Lady Builders 27. Here's Jones trapped in the corner, able to find McCaslin. Long three-point shot off the front of the rim for Jones, but the rebound comes to McCaslin, who misses her own shot. So the score stays 53-27, Owls over the Builders. Here's Dockery on Jones. Hinkleman, rebound, but she's fouled. That foul call is going to go on Alexis Weddington, and for Weddington, that is her first personal foul, team second. So Hinkleman, Danielle Hinkleman, will step to the line to try to add to her point total, and she does. So for Hinkleman, that is her 9th point of this afternoon's basketball game. Make it 10. So 55-27 is our score. Lady Builders currently trail by 28. Here's Weddington to Brittany Jones. Jones looking, finds Weddington. Weddington to McCaslin, back to Jones. Long three-point shot is up and misses. Hinkleman controls over to Porter. 4:57 left as Hinkleman gives off to Black, who in turn gives off to Dockery. 17 seconds on the shot clock as we have a foul call. That foul call goes on Aquasia Jones. That is her second personal foul. Only the team's third, so no shots upcoming for the Owls. 4:42 left. Another long three-point shot is up and in for Dumas. And for Dumas, that is her 14th point of the basketball game. Lead is now 31 for the visiting Owls over the Lady Builders. Quasia Jones is fouled on the shot. That foul is going to go on Elenaya Black. That'll be her third personal foul of the game. She's still yet to score this afternoon as Aquasia Jones steps to the line to shoot two. And the first of two falls. That narrows the lead now to 30. 4:21 left in the third quarter. Here, game two on day two of the 9th annual Dr. MLK Jr. Basketball Classic here at the Apprentice School Athletics Center, as Porter from coast to coast misses but gets her own rebound. Karam comes off to Dumas. 4:07 left in the third. Here's Black. Black, who's yet to score in the basketball game and still remains scoreless, as Jones goes on the attack for the Lady Builders. Finds McCaslin. Shot up, no good. Lady Builders in a long scoring drought here in this third period, as they've seen the Owls lead extend, and Weddington is fouled. That foul will be on Elenaya Black.
I'll foul at number 35, Nia Black. That's her fourth, team's third. Whole scale of substitution.
That'll be her fourth personal foul, and that'll be the team's third as we get a timeout. Timeout being called by Coach Nicole Jackson of the Lady Builders. 3:43 left in the third period. Comfortable lead being enjoyed right now by the Owls as they lead by 30 over the Lady Builders. We want to thank everyone who's been joining us so far for our games over the past couple of days. Two-day tournament here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as part of the 9th annual Dr. MLJ Jr. Classic being played here on the campus of Newport News, Virginia. As you can see there on the scoreboard, the Lady Builders currently trail big, folks. 58-28, scoring drought right now by the Lady Builders, who actually have only scored 1 point in the third period. Our halftime score was 44-27. So the Lady Builders at 28 points, only one lone free throw made here in the second half so far, as the Owls have exploded on the scoreboard. 24 points they've scored. I'm sorry, take that back, not 24 points. They actually have scored 14 points. So the Lady Owls on a 14-1 run right now against the Lady Builders, and that's extended their lead to 58-28 as Brittany Jones works against the Owls. 2-3 defense. Here's Clegg. Shot short. Rebound taken by Mayo, who's freshly into the basketball game with 4 other players, as the long three-point shot misses everything for Asia Caldwell, who yells to her bench, "My bad," as she goes down court. I don't think anybody's going to be too upset with her, knowing that they have a 30-point lead right now in the basketball game with 3:07 left in the third. Here's Jones. Clegg down low, in between two players. She's fouled. So 3 minutes left in the third. Sabree Clegg will step to the line to shoot 2.
Foul number 22, Tasia Allen. That's her third, team's fourth.
As Tasia Allen picks up her third personal foul for the Lady Owls. And the first of 2 misses for Sabree Clegg. So second of 2 upcoming. Again, only 1 point scored by the Lady Builders here in the third period. And they stay at 1 point in the third period as the rebound comes off and it's lost out of bounds, but it will stay on this end of the court. As Taylor McCaslin triggers. Here's Brittany Jones, clock ticks, 2:54 remaining in the third. Shot is up, no good, but there's a foul. That foul call is going to be on Asia Caldwell. That'll be her second personal foul to go with her 6 points this afternoon, as Aquasia Jones shoots 2. And the first of 2 goes down, and that's the second total point of the third period for the Lady Builders, who've gone into a deep scoring drought. And the second of 2 falls. 58-30, 28-point lead right now by the visiting Owls of Warren Wilson from Swannanoa, North Carolina. Ball mishandled by the Owls. Jones. Shot up and good. 58-32 is the score as Aquasia Jones pours in her 11th point of this afternoon's game. And we have another steal and a foul in the backcourt. That foul goes on Kadasia McCoy.
Foul number 1, KJ McCoy.
And for Kadasia McCoy, that is her second personal foul. She's yet to score the basketball game. So that is the 15th foul. So that will put the Lady Builders at the line for the remaining 2:19 of the third period. 58-32 is our score here. Here's Weddington to shoot 2. First free throw rims out. Score stays at 58-32. Lady Owls over the Lady Builders, 2:19 left in the third. And the second falls. 58-33 is the score. Basketball game still not over yet. Lady Builders can get themselves back into it, but they have to play defense hard from here on out. Here's Caldwell. Shot no good. Caldwell able to tie up Jones, but the possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Builders as they slowly try to carve away at this 25-point deficit that they see in front of them in the basketball game. Here's Brittany Jones working. Shot up, good. Count the basket and the foul. That foul call is going to be on Asia Caldwell, so that'll be her second personal foul.
Foul Asia Caldwell, her second.
So Brittany Jones has a chance to step to the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way and try to cut a little bit deeper into this big lead. And she does. 58-36 is our score. Lead trimmed down to 22, 1:45 left in the third. Here are the Owls. As there was a push-off, but it wasn't called. But McCoy lost it out of bounds anyway. So that's another turnover for the Lady Owls. 1:40 left in the third. Lady Builders find themselves on a 7-0 run right now. Here's Brittany Jones to McCaslin. Over to Jones. Weddington at the top, 1:21 left, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Feed down low to Clegg, shot up and in. 38-58. 9-0 run right now for the Lady Builders. 1:08 left in the third. As the Owls all of a sudden can't find the basket. Feed down low, shot up, no good, but we have a foul. That foul call is going to go on Sabree Clegg. That's her first personal foul to go along with her 6 points.
At the line for the Owls, Asia Caldwell, and she'll be shooting 2.
As Asia Caldwell makes her way to the free throw line, she will be shooting 2. 59.1 seconds left. Builders on a 9-0 run. And the shot is up and good, so that makes the score 60-38. Correction, 59-38. Got a little ahead of myself. Make it now 60-38, 22-point lead, 58 seconds remaining in the third. Lady Builders, if they hurry, can get a 2-for-1 at the end of the quarter, but the three-point shot goes off the side of the rim, out of bounds for Jones. Lady Builders not shooting particularly well from the three-point line today, but they have done a great job of getting to the basket and getting the foul. So maybe once we get into the fourth period, as Clegg is able to get the rebound, Lady Builders on a 3-on-1 break. Here's McCaslin, shot up and good. 20-point lead now by the Lady Owls as they can hold for the final shot. Feed into the lane, shot up, no good, but there's a travel. Traveling violation on Tasia Allen, so that's another turnover for the Lady Owls, who've kind of seen the wheels fall off just a little bit here late in the third, and they've allowed the Lady Builders to get a spark. So Weddington holds for the final shot, clock at 8. 7, Weddington looks, 6, Weddington works, 5, 4. Feed in the corner to Brittany Jones. Shot up and good! 3-point shot, and that's the way the third period will end, with the Lady Builders on a huge run to close out the third and get themselves back to within striking range in this basketball game. Ebbs and flows, folks. That's how games usually go. As we saw the Lady Owls build as much as a 29-point lead in the third period. To see that knocked down to 17, that is huge for the Lady Builders. And right now, the third period score sits at 60-43. So, can the Lady Builders continue to put together shots and get themselves in position to get themselves back into this basketball game? We'll have to wait and see. But right now, both teams are at the third period break. But big-time scoring coming for the Lady Builders in the third period as we take a look at the third period stats. As we see Aquasia Jones up her point total to 13 in that first half. She still sits at 10 total rebounds. We saw scoring even from Dumas and Hinkleman. Hinkleman sitting at 13 points in the basketball game. Dumas with 11. But the Lady Builders able to capitalize on turnovers by the Lady Owls. Lady Owls with 15 total turnovers in the basketball game, which has led to easy fast break points for the Lady Builders. So can the Lady Builders build on the momentum that they were able to seize in the third? We'll see as we start the fourth and final period here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Shot up, no good, but there's a push underneath on Hinkleman. And for Hinkleman, that'll be her first personal foul to go along with 10 points. And right now, all the momentum is with the Lady Builders. They currently trail by 17. Here's Jones ready to work. 9:45 left. Builders need to have this lead down around 10 points at the 5-minute mark to give themselves a realistic chance of getting back into and winning the basketball game, and that's how you do it right there. Getting the ball down into the paint to Sabree Clegg, who gets fouled, and they're given an opportunity to score while the clock is stopped. That foul call is going to go on Elanaya Black, and that'll be her fifth and final personal foul. So Elanaya Black finishes this afternoon's game with 0 points. Zero points and 2 rebounds. As Sabree Clegg hits the first of 2. And that continues to chip away at this Owl lead, is now sit at 16. As she misses the second of 2. 9:33 left. Lady Owls 60. Lady Builders 44. Plenty of time left in the basketball game. As Dumas continues to work against the defense. Here's Porter. Porter working the baseline, can't find anyone. Brittany Jones with the near steal. Shot clock does not reset. There was no turnover in possession. Shot is up and missed as Brittany Jones gets the rebound over to Weddington. 60-44. So if you're Jones, you need to go ahead and go. There's not a whole lot of time to waste. Again, you need to have this lead down to about 10 at the 5-minute mark as Weddington looks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Feed down to Clegg. Shot up, missed. Rebound taken by Dockery. Dockery to Dumas. Shot up, no good. Porter comes away with it. Here's Caldwell. Long 3-point shot in. 63-44 is the score. That pushes the lead up to 19 points. So the Lady Builders have to get something going and something going quick. As Brittany Jones misses, no one slows down Dockery with the basketball. Easy feed down low to Hinkleman, who just can't corral it. And that's a turnover. Lady Builders have to be cognizant of the ball handler when they're streaking down court. Someone has to stop out and stop the basketball from being advanced so you can give your defense an opportunity to settle back in. Here's Jones. Another 3-point shot is up and in. So that knocks the Owl lead down to 16, 7:32 left. We'll see where the Lady Builders stand once we hit the 5-minute mark. As far as their deficit, as Dockery works. Runs into Clegg, no foul, rightly so. as Jones comes away with the loose ball, throws it ahead to McCaslin. Kick out to Jones. Dribble drive to the basket, up, no good, but there's a foul. That foul call goes on the Lady Owls, number 10, that's Dumas. And for Dumas, that'll be her third personal foul to go along with her 14 points. And if you're Coach Jackson, that's exactly what you want to see from your offense. You want to see these ladies slashing to the basket to try to get three-point opportunities or get themselves to the line, as Brittany Jones just did. As she makes the first of two. 63-48 is our score, 7:08 left. As Clegg gets a much-needed rest. Tunis makes her way back into the basketball game, but Tunis has 4 personal fouls. So she has to be careful for the remaining 7:08 of the basketball game. As the second of two for Brittany Jones drops, 63-49, 14-point lead now for the Lady Owls. 7 minutes remaining. As the shot is up, misses, put back, no good by Hinkleman. But our Builders don't hustle on the rebound, and Dockery is able to stick it back easily. As Jones tries to dribble to the basket. No reach-in foul call on the Owls. There's Porter to Hinkleman. 67-49 is the score. 18-point lead maintained by the Owls. And right when it looked like the Lady Builders were about to really get back in it, a couple of turnovers, and the Lady Builders find themselves back down as we have another turnover as Dockery runs, kick to Porter, feed down low to Hinkleman, and the shot is up and good. And just like that, the Lady Builders found themselves back down by 20. As we hit the 5:55 mark in the basketball game, we get a timeout. Timeout by Coach Nicole Jackson. And that timeout is to try to slow down the run that the Owls currently find themselves on as we come back here courtside here at the Apprentice School Athletics Center on day 2 of Game 2 of the 9th Annual MLK Junior Basketball Classic. Again, we needed to see where the Lady Builders sat around the 5-minute mark in the basketball game as far as the deficit goes. If they were able to get the deficit down around 10, that would have given themselves an opportunity to get themselves back into the basketball game as we tick down. But the lead has been pushed back up to 20 by the Owls due to some timely scoring on the offensive end by Hinkleman. So, as we sit right now, 5:53 left in the basketball game, the Lady Owls lead the Lady Builders 69-49. So, what does Coach Jackson tell her troops at this point? You just continue to try to push the basketball towards the basket. What the Lady Builders need is opportunities to score the ball while the clock is stopped. And the only way you're going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is by driving to the basket. But hands have been really active for the Lady Owls in that aspect. They've done a great job being able to knock away balls and get the possession for themselves to try to convert on the offensive end. So, 5:53 left. Both teams are back on the court for this remaining 5:53 of the fourth quarter. Here's Jones to Weddington. Long three-point shot. Off. Rebound taken by Porter, but she's fouled. So that'll be the first team foul of the period. So it will just be a side out for the Owls, as the coaches call for a four-court press. Lady Builders have settled into a man-to-man defense. For the final 5:37 is Hinkleman able to get open as the Lady Builders fall asleep just a little bit on defense and left Hinkleman wide open. And that pushes the lead now to 22. Tunis, three-point shot, no good. Porter with the rebound. Lady Builders out of position defensively as a long three-point shot missed by the Owls. 71-49 is the score. We've just hit the 5:03 mark. Here's Weddington. Kick to Tunis. Long three-point shot, short. Outlet goes to Porter to Dockery for the easy layup on the other end in transition. So 73-49 is the score. 24-point lead now by the Lady Owls. 4:40 remaining in the basketball game. Here's McCaslin. Back to Weddington. Feed to Clegg. Clegg works, but wave it off as an offensive foul call is on Sabree Clegg. Official said that Sabree Clegg cleared out with her forearm prior to the shot, so that's going to be an offensive foul. And for Clegg, that is her second foul to go along with 7 points this afternoon. 4:22 left. 73-49 Owls over the Lady Builders. Here's Dockery. Foul underneath. That foul call goes on Anastasia Tunis, and for Anastasia Tunis, ladies and gentlemen, that is her 5th and final personal foul.
Foul number 3, Anastasia Tunis, that is her 5th.
So Tunis will finish this afternoon's basketball game with 8 points. Brittany Jones makes her way into the basketball game.
For the Builders, Brittany Jones.
Let's go, White.
So right now, Jones on the floor with 3. Along with McCaslin. She also has 3. As the shot is up and no good. Rebound tapped out by Clegg, but no one there to catch it, so it goes out of bounds. Lady Owls, 73. Lady Builders, 49. 4 minutes left in this afternoon's basketball game as Porter controls. Feed down low to Caldwell. No good. Brittany Jones loses the basketball to Dockery, who misses on her own, but there's a tie-up. Possession is in favor of the Lady Builders, as Mayo and Elitz makes their way back into the basketball game. 3:44 left. Lady Builders find themselves down by 24 with 3:43 left in the basketball game as Weddington walks it up for the Lady Builders. Weddington gets the shot off, shot up and good.
Count the basket for Alexis Weddington.
So the basket is good, and count the foul. That foul call is going to go on Hinkleman. Wait a minute, not Hinkleman. She's not even on the floor. So it's going to go on Mayo, so that'll be her 2nd personal foul. And the free throw is up and good for Weddington as she completes a 3-point play, and that knocks the Owl lead down to 21 as we hit 3:22 remaining in the basketball game. Turnover created by the Lady Builders as Jones attacks over to Weddington. Weddington steps through, unable to hit, and Caldwell comes away with the rebound. Correction, that's Dumas with the rebound. As the Owls turn it over again, here's Weddington. Thought there might have been a reach-in foul call, but it was not, and Weddington scores. 73-54 is our score, 2:44 remaining in the basketball game. Here's Dockery. Foul call. That foul call is on number 14. Brittany Jones, that'll be her 2nd personal foul to go along with her 8 points this afternoon, and that stops the clock and sends Michaela Dockery to the free throw line to shoot 2:36 left in the basketball game. Owls 73, Lady Builders 54. And the free throw is good. As Tasia Allen makes her way into the ball game, 2:36 again remaining. 74-54 is the score. Lady Owls add to their lead, 21 of 21. So 75-54 our score. 2:32 left in the basketball game. Here's Jones working against the Owl defense. Able to split the defense, but unable to finish. But Clegg is there for the rebound and put back. 75-56 our score. 2:12 remaining in the basketball game as Dockery works against Brittany Jones. And we have a foul call. That foul goes against Alexis Weddington. Weddington's not happy about it. She picks up her second personal foul. Weddington with 13 points in the basketball game. So that sends Dockery to the line to shoot two. That was the 5th team foul for the Lady Builders. So for the remaining 2:05, it'll be 2 shots upcoming for the Lady Owls, who miss on the first. So the score stays 75-56 Owls over the Builders. And she makes the second of 2. So 76-56 is the score. 2 minutes left in this afternoon's basketball game. Clegg works and scores. 76-58. Lady Owls as Dumas misses. Here's Jones with the numbers. Feed to Weddington, who's fouled. So that stops the clock at 1:39, and that foul will be called on Michaela Dockery. So for Dockery, that'll be her second personal foul. So Alexis Weddington steps to the line to shoot 2. 1:39 remaining. Lady Builders down by 18 here in the 4th. And the first free throw is good.
Back in the game for the Owls, KJ McCoy.
As Kadeja McCoy makes her way back into the basketball game for this final 1:39. Second of 2 missed. Here are the Owls. McCoy. Ball poked away.
Return to the game for the
As
Owls,
Porter
Terry
makes her way into the basketball game. And Dumas takes a seat. .131 left in the basketball game. As Elitz works against the Lady Builder defense, 1:22 remaining. Elitz off of a screen, shot up short. Rebound tipped around, but controlled by the Owls. As a player stepped out of bounds for the Owls, and that's going to be another turnover. So the ball goes back to the Lady Builders. 1:12 remaining in the basketball game. Lady Builders trail right now by 17. Here's Weddington. Drives to the basket. Shot up and good. As we're at 1 minute left in the basketball game, Lady Owls 76, Lady Builders 61. As we have a foul call. That foul call is an illegal screen on Tasia Allen. So for Tasia Allen, that'll be her 4th personal foul to go along with her 2 points in the basketball game. 52.1 seconds left as the Lady Builders trail. Deep corner 2, no good. Rebound taken by Porter. 40 seconds remaining as the Owls get it across half court. Still looking to score. 18 seconds on the shot clock as the shot is up and in for Kadeja McCoy. For Kadeja McCoy, those are her first 2 points of the basketball game. 22 seconds and counting as the Builders continue to work. Trailing by 17, here's Clegg. Shot no good. Mayo with the rebound. Porter crosses the timeline at 9. Clock 7. Porter works. Looks. Stolen by Jones, but she's fouled with 2.8 seconds left in the basketball game. McCoy picks up another foul.
Number 1, KJ McCoy.
That's her third personal foul, so that will send the Builders to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, 2.8 seconds left. Lady Builders trail by 17. Here's Jones to shoot 2. And the first of 2 misses. Score remains 78-61 Owls over the Lady Builders. And the second of 2 goes down. 78-62 is our score, and that is how it will end here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center as the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson College come into this afternoon's game, game 2 of day 2 of the 9th annual MLK Junior Classic here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Just wasn't there tonight for the Lady Builders. They fought hard, but the Lady Owls came out and asserted their will on this basketball court and walk away with a very easy victory tonight of 78-62 over the Lady Builders. We'll take a look at some of the stats here momentarily, but the Lady Builders played hard, but yet again, the short bench that the Lady Builders are playing with is affecting them big time. Again, Jordan Wilson and Latrice Washington are out for the remainder of the season, so that means that only one player is available to come off of the bench to spell the ladies throughout the basketball game. But as the game wears on, the ladies continue to wear out, and they just can't get that opportunity to rest down the stretch. So the Lady Builders fall once again 78-62 to the Lady Owls of Warren Wilson. So that'll wrap it up here for the second game of the second day of the 9th annual Dr. MLK Jr. Basketball Classic here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. The men are coming up in just a little bit as they take on the men from Thomas Nelson Community College here in Virginia. Final totals as far as stats go, the leading scorer who finishes today's game as the leading scorer for the Lady Builders is Aquasia Jones with 17 points, and she was able to pull down 13 rebounds in the basketball game. For the visiting Owls of Warren Wilson, Hinkleman was able to put down 19 total points and pull down 8 rebounds of her own. Scoring was somewhat more balanced for the Lady Owls as 3 other players also poured in 11 points to go along with the 19 points for their leading scorer, Hinkleman. So that's the way the ball game ends. 78-62 is our final score here. Right now, both teams for Thomas Nelson and the Apprentice School are on the court warming up, so we'll be getting to that action here momentarily. But soon we're going to take a timeout and get ready, get ourselves prepared for that upcoming game. As far as turnovers, Lady Builders were actually committed only 16 total turnovers in the basketball game, while the Lady Owls turned the ball over 21 times themselves. The Lady Owls finished with 42% from the floor, but 83% from the free throw line. So when they did get to the free throw line, folks, they were converting. On the other end, the Lady Builders, only 35% shooting from the field, 22 of 62 from the field tonight. 56% from the free throw line, but they were only scoring from three-point line at about a 19% clip. So the stats tell it all. Lady Builders fall short again. 78-62 is our final score. The men are coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back here soon for the second game of this afternoon's action. So for Sekou Fry, our engineer producer, we'll be back here shortly to bring you the second half, or the third game actually, of the second day of the 9th annual MLK Junior Classic.